my channel. Today I am going to be doing a video that I really do love to make. I don't always have things to go into this video, so I don't try to like force it. In the past I've done these as much as I could, but today I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites for the month of February. So as I mentioned, I don't always have like favorites every month because I am a creature of habit, and if I find something that I really love that works for me, I will use it non-stop. I'm not the kind of girl that like sees a bunch of people using something and then I have to have it too. Unless I'm on the hunt for something, then I will keep an eye out for things that people that I like to watch on YouTube are using. A lot of these favorites are things that I have been using probably a little more than just last month. It could also be beginning of January, but these have been my favorites, the things that I've been jumping back and forth from and to. So let's just get right into it. I purchased 2 new palettes just recently that I have been using non-stop. The first palette is the Noirvina palette. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen this palette though? Like what? So normally I would not go, I wouldn't gravitate toward these colors normally. They're just very colorful, but these, I don't know, they are the perfect mixture between colorful and neutral. I feel like even the shimmers at the top, they're very like muted and not as bright as many other palettes, and the bottom here are just amazing. They're just such nice colors. I've been using this a lot. I want to say the bottom row I've been using more than the top because, like I said, I'm not like that into eyeshadows, but these colors are just so bomb, and the formula is, I mean, it's ABH, so the formula is unmatched. They blend out so well, and I know this is not like a brand new palette, but I feel like it has not been hyped up enough because there's just so many different things coming out every single week. I feel like new palettes every week, every day, a new launch. It's just like, how can you keep up with this stuff, and how can you really find things that you genuinely love? I saw this at Sephora. I wasn't gonna buy it because it's kind of outside of my everyday color palette, but I do make it work and I really do love it. The next eyeshadow palette I'm going to be talking about is this E.L.F eyeshadow palette. This is called the New Classics. I mentioned this in my Ulta haul / try-on in the month of February. I actually bought this palette like end of January-ish. I used it for a bit. I filmed that video and I've been using it non-stop. This is a palette that's more my speed because they just have everyday colors with little splashes of pop. I absolutely love that. I love palettes that I can actually use. This formulation just, I mean, E.L.F has gotten so good with their eyeshadow formulas and just like their makeup in general. I feel like drugstore makeup has come such a long way, and the prices are matching like just how advanced the products are getting. E.L.F always remains true to their price point. I think this was like $10 or $9. I can't remember. I purchased it at Ulta. I'll try to link it down below. I know when I filmed my haul and try-on review, I'll link it here somewhere, that video, if you haven't seen it. Check it out so you can see how these colors apply. This palette was sold out on the Ulta website, so I'm gonna see if I can find it someplace else and link it down below for you. Now moving on to the face, I want to talk a little bit about blush. Now I have 2 options. One option for my oily girls and one option for my dry skin girls. I have now become a dry skin girl. I have no clue why that has happened. I had some babies, my hair changed, I had my second baby, my skin changed, and now I am dry, but I mean dry girl. It's okay, I just switched to cream products. So the first thing that I am going to talk about are these cream blushes. The 2 that I have in my hands are from the same brand. This is from Colourpop. They're called blush sticks. These blush sticks are just so pigmented, so creamy and just very easy to work with and blend out. This is also an item that I mentioned during my Ulta review slash try-on haul. I loved it so much that I went and I purchased another one. The two colors that I have are Mini Me and 25-8. I don't know what that means, but that's what it's called. 25-8 is more of a like darker pinkier shade, whereas Mini Me is extremely lighter. I like Mini Me on days where I'm feeling like I want to do like a fresh, like more lighter look, and then 25-8 is like more on the darker, deeper side. So I love these, both of them. These guys really do give you like a glowy, very highlighty looking finish. I don't have it on today, but I do wear it in that video that I keep mentioning in this video. So if you haven't seen it, check it out so you can see how these apply. On that same vein, I want to talk about two other blushes that are not cream. These are more for my oily skin girls who don't want to mess with the cream because they're too oily for that, and I feel you. The first blush that I want to talk about is by NARS. This is in the shade Luster. This here blush, girl, it will change your whole life. This blush is just, oh my gosh, it just looks like butter when you put it on. It is in the shade Luster. I think I mentioned that. Luster is a very like peachy, nudie shade. I feel like this would look good on all different skin tones because I feel like it has that sheen to it that will just make any skin tone, it will complement any skin tone, honestly. I love this so much. Then the other one that I want to talk about is kind of like a dupe for this one, I feel, just because it has that same peachy, sheer, glowy look or finish. The blush that I'm talking about is by Milani. Is it Milani? Yes. This is in the shade Luminoso. This is what I have on today. So Luminoso is luminous. It's a little pinkier than Luster, but I still feel like it gives you that same look where it's like sheer, glowy, really pretty. I don't know that Luminoso will look as good on dark skin as Luster will. This is a little bit more on the pricier side, but I have been using this since the month of January all the way through February, and I gotta tell you, it has been my tried and true as of lately. This will probably not work for every single skin tone. This is by the brand Burberry. This bronzer is in the shade Golden Radiance number 2. I have it on today so you can kind of see exactly what it looks like. I love this bronzer because, again, it just makes your skin glow. I am all about glowy, healthy looking skin. I am not into matte skin anymore, unfortunately. I just love glowy skin. I love it when skin is radiant, when it looks healthy, supple, and this bronzer really does do the trick for me. I feel like it is the perfect shade to like give me that contour, but then it has this finish and this like sheerness to it that can really make your skin just look so luminous. The next shade is a highlighting powder. I also have this on today. This is in the shade Nude Radiance number 1. If you look at it the way that it is in the pan, it does look slightly ashy. It looks like it will look ashy on skin. But if you can see how it looks on my skin, you'll notice that it's not ashy at all. I just adore this. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to keep saying it's glowy. I'm going to keep saying it's radiant, it's luminous, because it is. I don't see a lot of people talking about Burberry makeup product. There are a nice amount of product out there that Burberry does make, and these are one of them. So I just wanted to share them with you, and you know, sharing is caring. Highlighters. Let's stay on the same vein of highlighters. A drugstore item, which I'm excited to talk about. This is the Jelly Highlighter by E.L.F. Okay, so it's not really jelly though because it is so runny, but it is jiggly like Jello. I love this highlighter. It is super like stroby. Like this joint right here will totally blind you. This, I don't know what shade this is in because it doesn't say. Oh yeah, it does. It's in Cloud. I think. Yo, Cloud is bomb. Next highlighter is by Stila. This is in the shade Kitten. I use this, I want to say I go between my E.L.F, my Burberry, and this one when I reach for highlighter. This highlighter is just not even your typical highlighter. You can see it on my finger. It's just like, it just looks like fresh tan, baby oil on the skin. It just looks so buttery. It feels buttery. I purchased this on sale actually at Ulta during the holiday season. I think I paid like $12 for it, but it might not be that much more than $12. I'll go ahead and link it down below for you so you can check that out. Let me tell you about this concealer now. This concealer is a concealer that everyone has been talking about since the beginning of time. However, like I said, there are makeup launches, I want to say almost every single week, every month, and so we forget about the things that have been our tried and true, and I'm here to remind you what that is. LA Girl Pro Conceal. Girl, I have 2 backups of these. I'm almost done with this one. This is my everyday like concealer. Everyday concealer. Every day. I am in the shade Medium Bisque, and it is so good. Go back to it if you've left it because you need it in your life. It is full coverage. It is not drying at all. It is not oily either. It's just the perfect concealer that will give you the best, just like lasting power. It has the best, creamiest consistency. I love this so much. Moving on to the face, I want to talk about 2 products. One of them I talk about during my Ulta haul / try-on review for my full face. This is the Pacifica Gel Serum Radiant Drops. When you blend it out, it just... For my oily skin girls, this is not an oily serum. So if you're afraid that the serum is gonna make your skin look even more oilier or activate the oils or trigger it, I don't think that that's what this is going to do. It is not like super oily based. When I put it on the back of my hand, you saw that it didn't run down. It was more of like a thicker, more creamier consistency. So I would try it out if I were an oily skin girl, and just be leery. Maybe put it on don't put it on the areas where you're the oiliest, but put it on areas where you want to accentuate like that highlight. Eyebrows. This here is the LA Girl Brow Bestie, y'all. I hauled this, I tried it, I've been using it ever since. This does not go anywhere. It does not budge. I can go like this and it doesn't come off. There is no transfer. It is so good. It is so good. So pigmented, creamy. It comes with a dual-ended tool which has a spoolie on one end and an angled brush on another, so you can really get into your brows. I purchased it in the shade Soft Brown. I love this so much. I don't know what else to say. It's $9. $9. What? I got it out at my local Ulta. You guys have to try this. There are so many different shades. It's so affordable, so pigmented. Doesn't budge unless you want it to, which I love. I feel so happy that I purchased this. It does say long wearing gel, and they are not kidding. Even at the end of the night when I try to take my makeup off, I really need a makeup wipe to like pass through my brows a few times to take this off. I love it so much. Last item. You might be thinking, Jessica, what the heck is in here? And I'm gonna tell you. These are my collection of press-on nails. Why do you wear press-on nails, you might ask? Well, press-on nails are an affordable alternative to acrylic and gel nails. I am a licensed cosmetologist, if you guys don't know, but they're hard to keep up with. They're very damaging to the nail beds, and I've become a huge opposer, we'll call, of acrylic and gel nails. I use now press-on nails. Press-on nails have come such a long way. I purchased these from my local 5 and Below. I have been planning on creating a how to make press-on nails last. My press-on nails last me at least 2 weeks. One if I'm like itching to change it out, but these will last me 2 whole weeks. They're beautiful. I post them always on my Instagram. If you're not following on my Instagram, what are you doing with your life? My handle is here or here, I don't know, but it's on the screen, has been on the screen for this entire video. Go ahead and follow me. Like this video if you want to see an in-depth tutorial on how I apply my press-on nails, because I do want to share that with you. There is a way to apply these so that they do not pop off. I want to say I break my nail more often than they actually pop off of the actual nail bed, just because I'm just so rough around the house. Thank you so much for watching my monthly favorites. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for sticking it out. I'm so happy to be back to YouTube and just putting out content that I'm proud of and that I love, and talking about a subject that I absolutely adore, which is makeup and beauty and fashion. Thank you so much for all of your support. I will see you in my next one, guys. Bye.